Hi everyone, welcome in to tonight's stream where we will be diving back into Fall of Porcupine. I'm excited to be diving back into it with you guys. I hope you guys are excited as well and having a lovely day as well. What I hope will happen this episode is we have a funeral for Irma, of course. All right, let's get into this. It's snowing! Yeah. He had a heavy day at work last time. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We can always turn the fan on, but let's save some energy and not do that. It's snowing! I'm so excited. Is he gonna wear a cute little hat and scarf? Oh, goodness. So far it's snowed. One day. One day so far this winter. Hopefully we'll get some more, obviously. I really want to go sledding this year. We're going to have to look around for a good hill to sled on, but I think I've scouted one that's pretty good that they recommend in this town, so. What? Is that it? Okay. Oh my god, he kept the hat! He kept the hat that Carl gave to us. That's really cute. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look how cute he is in his little hat. And he got mittens and everything. So cute. Oh, Alfio, can you please... I wanna room with him. Can he... It's snowing. He's gonna get so cold. Ugh. Wow. Looks like someone got out the wrong side of bed this morning. What happened? Didn't you enjoy the hibernation festival? Oh my god. That was another thing we experienced last time. The hibernation festival was so cozy. I loved it all the way through. The episode started out so cozy, so just, you know, pumpkins and stew contest, and then just heartbreak. Just heartbreak. I enjoyed the hibernation festival. Oh, and I love the new soundtrack. Oh, I am so excited to be getting into this game again. I've missed it. I've missed it a whole bunch. Things aren't so great right now, Alfio. Can I help you? No. Just seeing your cute little tusks helps me. Is that really it? Is that all we're gonna say to him? I love you. Mwah. I want to see if we can, check out the secret tunnel. Oh my god, a little snowman. Look at it. So cute. Ooh. I'd love to get away for a while. You'll be okay. I really hope they have a funeral for her and we get to attend. Is Frock here today? Finley! Hi. Hello. You don't look so good. Yeah, we're not feeling our best. We're not feeling tip-top. If I didn't know better, I'd say your inner river's bursting its banks. You could say that. How are things with your sister? I told her about your stream of consciousness idea. 2 twigs clinging together to stem the current. We cried for a full hour. Oh. We touched a piece of their heart. Oh, that's a good thing, I hope. It is. Crying together, I mean, it always brings you closer, I think. Soon the river's student will become its master, right, Finley? You mean me? Not yet. But soon. Perhaps. Wow. Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be a thing that the river freezes over and there will be like a a fish hole, you know? That'd be a cool little touch, you know? Next, I'll teach you how to choose the right camping chair. I don't know if I'm ready for that. Hehehe. Alright, take care, Frock. Please bundle up. I really want to see Giuliano because he wasn't able to say goodbye to his mom, which is really sad. I don't know where he was because Dr. Kukowski tried to reach him on the phone and he wasn't answering, and we didn't see him during the hibernation festival either, so I don't really know what's going on with that. Ooh. Yeah, he was thinking about taking that bike if nobody took it or claimed it before winter. He's thinking about it. In case we can't go both ways, I would prefer to go up here to check on Giuliano to see if we can speak to him. So let's do that first. And if we can go back around, we will go to the high street as well. Giuliano, I'm really sorry that we did everything we could. Irma was... No, I can't do that yet. Yeah, he's thinking about what to say. I mean, what do you say? You know, there isn't really a right thing to say when another person's loved one has passed away. Just be there for them, offer them quiet comfort and support, and just let them know that you're there for them, and then kind of let them come to you, but then also make sure they're doing okay, you know, check up on them. So pretty. I don't want to talk to you today, Nino. Oh, it's gonna be a rough day today, huh? Not today. Little snowman! So cute. Your little house shop is closed. Nothing to say up there. Let's go down here. Just give me a sec. We're checking everything, you guys know this. Windy today. Nothing? Really? We usually talk to this little statue. Not today. I just like that noise. Not yet. We'll see if we can go around the other way. See if we can talk to Maggie or any of the other kids. Seems like we can. Oh, look at our reflection. We're just tired and sad. I don't think Finn got any sleep tonight. Oh. Oh, it's covered in snow. Let's see if there is anybody on the cliff. Sounds kind of morbid. Oh. Nothing. Yeah, he has nothing to say today. No, not today. Yeah. He's mourning, I think. Oh! The snow's beautiful, isn't it? It sure is. I think we saw them one time before, a few episodes ago. Nice to see them again. Hopefully they get out of the hospital soon. Anything new to say? No. I hope they get better soon. Should we do that on the way back? Let's do that on the way back. Oh my god! Look, isn't the snow great? Everything's white. What should I do today? Build a snowman? Make snow angels? Go sledding? Challenge Christo to a snowball fight? Ugh, so many options. Too many choices. Are you alright? You look ill. Did you catch a virus at the hospital? Something like that. No, I'm fine. Finn, open your heart up. Phew, that's alright then. Gotta go, Doc. The day is short, and who knows how long snow's gonna last. Alright, have a lovely time. Glad she's got her asthma under control now. Will we stumble into Mia or not? I think we saw her in this neighborhood once before. I'm also curious if Carl is gonna be back at work or not. You know? We might need him. Ooh. The vegetables are almost frozen. Yeah, that's probably not the best idea. I don't know why they have them out there. Well, at least they won't go bad. Yes, that's nice. Ooh. The sudden snowfall took many by surprise. Some schools and kindergartens have closed for the day. Many people are happy to see the snow, though some fear it will herald another flu epidemic. Irma got an obituary. Didn't think they'd get that printed so quickly. Well, Irma, I'm sure, was a very important I'm assuming, like, in small towns like these, you grow close to everyone, or even if you don't, you get to know everyone. You see everyone almost every day, and then, you know, kind of grow close together in that sense, even though you don't necessarily speak with everyone. I think, yeah. I want to check out those stores that we never look at. Is Pina here? Okay, we'll check that out on the way back. Oh, come here. Guess I picked the wrong day to go shopping. Most of the stores are closed. Okay. Anything else I can say to you? Nope. Let's see if there's anything to see up here. No. Okay, well. It's really cold today. I'm glad our display windows have double glazing. Doubt we'll get many customers in this weather, though. Maybe it's the right day to take a little time off. Yeah, you do that. Closed for the day. Yeah, okay. Hello, I want to see. I guess it's not letting me, so. Pina. Finley. Is everything all right? I hope we can talk to Pina about this, though. Not really, if I'm honest. It's Irma, isn't it? Giuliano called me this morning. I'm already making her memorial figurine. Will we go to the forest with her and place it down? Is that where they're gonna have her funeral? It's so sad. I was really fond of old Irma. She was my patient. She was our friend, also. I was there when she died. I couldn't do anything for her. We made her as comfortable as we could. We got her some tea. We got her her favorite candle. I'm so sorry to hear that, Finley. That must have been awful. I don't know how I feel yet. I hardly slept, even though I was exhausted after the night shift. I thought I was prepared for something like this. I don't think you ever really get desensitized to it. I don't think you can prepare yourself enough for it either. Death is very... It's difficult in more ways than one to deal with. But Irma was... I know, Finley. Everybody knew Irma. Everyone loved her. And she was lucky you were her doctor. I'm late. We can talk more another time, okay? We have messages. Pina. Finley, I heard about Irma. I'm so sorry. Hope you're okay. I'll be making her memorial figurine today. Gonna make sure it's a good one. Come by anytime if you need to talk, okay? Which we did. Alright. Let's go see if Maggie is there. Oh. Maybe I should invest in some property. I could settle down, live the easy life. Life is never really easy. You can make it a bit more comfortable, but... sorry. Oh wait, that's right. I don't have any money. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, that's a difficult pill to swallow. Hell yeah, Maggie is here. Oh, we can't speak to her. Really? That sucks. She did that, for sure. Oh, hello. I sense a dark cloud over you, young one. You had a death on your ward, right? It's never pretty, that's for sure. But the river of life flows on regardless. Let it carry you. Has he been talking to Frock? We'll all get swept into the great sea of eternity one day. Okay, thank you. Morning. Have a nice weekend, Irma. Wait, no. Her name was Ingrid? I think? Why the gloomy face? Does she not know? She's receptionist. She should know. Morning, Ingrid. I'm not in a great mood. Is this because of Mrs. DeKalma? So she does know. I'm sorry, kid. Really. I like the old lady, too. She has a name. I was hoping I'd feel better after the weekend. I want there to be a funeral. I'm gonna be so mad if there isn't. Well, I guess you're just one of those people who feels a lot for others. Just make sure it doesn't become a problem for you. Yeah, that can be very difficult. Being a doctor. You know, the risk is always there that someone might pass away, or just seeing people really ill. Death's a part of our profession, kid. Try to focus. There's enough living people around here who need your help. I get it, though. They always say the first death really sticks with you. Yeah, maybe you're right. It doesn't seem like, I don't know, She's worked here a while, so she's probably desensitized to it a bit. But it's, yeah, that's... She doesn't seem very... She is a bit understanding, but like not all the way. I'll focus and try my best, but she has a lot on her plate as well, so I'm not gonna... That's the spirit. Yay, let's go back to work like nothing happened. Hooray. We'll get to that. I just want to see what's going on over here. We cannot go into the cafeteria today. Maybe later. I'd rather leave Gregor alone. I really can't deal with his grouchiness right now. I mean, that's fair enough, I guess. Ew, somebody threw up. That's gross. But very normal in hospitals. Alright, what do you guys have to say today? Yo. What's up? What's the matter with you? Did they cut your pay? Hey. You guys have been working when someone's passed away before, right? Sure. All part of the job. How do you deal with it? Yeah. Archie, you were on duty this weekend. What happened? No idea, Dimmy. Exactly. That's how we handle it. What, you just shove it into the back of your mind? We've had a few people die on us in the ambulance over the years. Or even before we got them on board. We deal with emergencies every day. You can't avoid that kind of thing now and then. Take a look at Archie here. A full day's emergency work behind him, and he's got no idea what happened in that time. But why not? I guess they just... What? You become lethargic? You're numb? Because that's the healthy way of dealing with it, and that's what works for us. We don't want to take this stuff home with us. Yeah, that's fair enough. Exactly, or to our next call out. Imagine you've been called out and an elderly person dies at the scene of an accident. Just like that. Sometimes that stuff just happens. That's really tragic. Sure, but you know what's even worse? When you're heading to your next call out 5 minutes later, and the person you're meant to be helping there suffers because you're not focused. You can't work like that. Insert new disk, delete data. That's how you work. That's how you work. Thanks for the tips. Can we go see Mr. Mole Man? Oh, we can't go in here. I'm sad. Oh. Get up here. We can't go anywhere today, I think. We'll try. Derp. Let's just go all the way up first. I really want to go back in here. We still have no idea what happened in the beginning. If somebody did push those boxes onto us or not. I thought that they did, but now I'm not so sure anymore. That happened so long ago. Oh, Mia. Finley. I heard the news this morning. Do you want to talk? Maybe grab a coffee or something? No. I want to get my work done first. Maybe after? Okay. If you want to talk later, just come and find me, okay? After work. I wonder if we'll get to see Emma today. The little kid. Morning, Finley. Irma's bed was empty this morning. Ugh. Don't say that to me. I figured she didn't make it. Sorry to ask. But that must have been your first death, right? Oh, man. Try to get over it. The sooner you get used to it, the better. That's like exposure therapy on a different level. You got a bunch of patients that are about to die that I can just, you know, witness over and over. Get used to it, you know? Oh god, there she is. Talk to you in a few. Are we gonna go into her room? Good morning, Finley. How are you? Alright, I think. We're super. A patient died yesterday. We know you were there. Your patient. I imagine Irma's death is still on your mind. Nevertheless, I would ask that you don't let your performance levels drop. We can't let these things affect our work. Got it. You can rely on me. You know the drill. We'll talk again once you've finished treating your patients. Try to make this a good day, Finley, in spite of everything. Good luck. Oh, and one more thing. Irma died of complications from pneumonia. Yeah, we know. She was old. Her immune system just couldn't hold everything off. Is she trying to say that it wasn't our fault? She remained stable for a while. However, her condition worsened during her stay here. These things happen sometimes. The incident with the water damage in her room probably didn't help either. Yeah, she got wet and yeah, probably made her cold. What I'm trying to say is, you did nothing wrong. I've even made a note to that effect in my report. I assigned you to treat Irma, and that was the right decision. I'm sure of it. Thank you. Alright, who do we have today? We're gonna be treating Emma! We're gonna be treating Emma. I'm so excited. Okay, let's go see her. Hey Emma, how are you? Did you have nice dreams last night? I did. What did you dream about? A snowman. He ate snowballs for breakfast and for lunch too. With chocolate sauce? No, that wouldn't taste good. Everyone knows he eats snowballs with raspberry sauce. As long as it's not lemon. Oh god, Finn, why do you have to say that? Ew. I was trying to finagle a pee joke in my brain. Couldn't. Huh? Why not? Don't worry about it, Emma. I miss my home. No, don't be sad. And I've got a tummy ache too. You did get some pills, didn't you? But it's still not better yet? No. Alright, let's take a closer look with what's up with your tummy then. Okay. What are we doing? Is this new? Oh no. Okay, well, let's do water drop. Brain. Tooth. Bone. A tummy. A tummy has to be in there somewhere. Okay. None of them are in the right position, though. I'm not sure. It's kind of all over the place right now. I have no idea. Okay, okay. Brain goes there. Very nice. And a tooth right here. Okay. Fuck. And then what else did we have? We had a hand. Let's put the hand here. Okay, this one is wrong. Is it a water? There we go. Was that a B or an A? Ugh. It was a 1 below an A. We'll take it. I think your pain is because of your food allergy. I read that you're not allowed to eat in certain things. Is that right? Yes. So, are you watching what you eat then? Yeah, but... What is it, Emma? What have you been eating? Well, Gerda said that after the hibernation festival, you can eat as many nuts as you want. Is Gerda your mom? No, my mom's name is Mom, and she's away. So who's Gerda then? Gerda Niesdorg. I always visit her when I'm homesick. Is that her imaginary friend or something? She's a doctor, like you. Wait a minute. Do you mean Dr. Neisdorf? Oh my god. Is Dr. Neisdorf our other patient who has the liver issue? Can you do me a favor, Emma? Okay. Please don't eat any nuts anymore. I'm sorry, but your tummy doesn't like nuts, not even after the hibernation festival. Oh. It's mean, I know, but your tummy aches are mean too, aren't they? Yes. So you keep off the nuts and we'll think of some nice things for you and your tummy to eat, okay? Yeah, okay. Okie dokie. Take care, Emma. Good morning, Mrs. Van Galen. Or Miss, rather. Is it that time already? Your colleague said you'd be checking on me again today. Well, looks like she was right. Shall we get straight to it? I'm sure you want to get back home, too. Oh no, is this the one where you have to... Oh no, it's not. Never mind. Just kidding. Probably need that. 2 of those. And then this one? Is that all? Yes. Sick. Yep. I'm seeing a significant improvement. You know what? I'm actually feeling a lot better today. Better than I have in years. That's because you've been resting. I feel like I'm really aware of my surroundings again. Sounds like the medication's doing its job. Yes. But I think there's more to it than that. I managed to talk to Dr. Gautera again. And it was like he tore down a wall inside me. He should be I don't think he's a psychologist, but maybe he should be one. Suddenly I saw everything I used to think was important in a different light. I've decided to change my life around completely. I don't want to end up here again. I want to be able to focus on other things, instead of just living for my job. I called my boss this morning and requested 4 weeks off. That's great. That's not what she thought. She threatened to fire me on the spot. Well, then I hope that you didn't care. But you know, these are tough times. You can't really pick and choose as much anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't be. I'm the island. I am the sea. And maybe unemployed. But I don't care at all, and that's great. I'll do my exercises and follow my heart more. Thank you for helping me. I'll make sure to thank Dr. Gautera again before I leave, too. Have a great day. And look after yourself. You too! I'm glad they're changing their life for the better. That's nice. I'm not really looking forward to speaking to her. Now, my dear colleague, what's your assessment of your health status? My withdrawal symptoms are diminishing, and so's the pain. Good. Do you mind if I examine you and do my job? That's what I'm here for. Oh, what is this? Oh, shit. Oh, my God. How do they expect me to do this? Oh, my God. Oh my god. Hello. I'm gonna need to do that with my nose. Oh shit. Okay, I did that. Ooh. A C? A C. No way. I used my nose and everything. I tried. We're going to keep increasing your vitamin B1 and energy intake. Your liver's on the mend. Are you sure? Nonsense, my liver's had it. The readings are clear. Really? Oh, was she expecting the worst? I think she was. Just stay away from the alcohol, please. Please. You came to us just in time. Feel free to take a look yourself. We'll have to keep you here for a few more days for observation. If you want to keep living, you need to keep off the alcohol. Forever. That's some good advice for everyone. You know? For everyone. Clear, honest words. I like it. Okay, she's not so bad anymore. Maybe something will come of you after all. In the distant, far-off future. But what I do or don't do is none of your business, understand? Okay, oh my god. I mean, it isn't, but like, if you want to live a healthy life, you know, maybe take our advice a little. I've given you my medical opinion. What you do with it is entirely up to you. Okay, see you. Your makeup is very pretty. Bye. I just want to check the break room real quick. Nope. Nope. I hope we get to hang out with Mia. That would be fun. Get some coffee. Get some tea. All done? Yep. It took you longer than usual today. Actually, it took us a fairly short amount of time. But given the circumstances, I'm willing to turn a blind eye to that. Let's see. We're gonna get like a B or something. It's gonna be bad. B for bad. Ugh. What have you got for me today? I don't have anything for you. Dr. Theobald was asking after you. Oh, really? Why? I couldn't say. However, he did ask if I could give you the rest of the day off. I'm not happy about it, but I said yes. I guess it must be something important then. Do you think I should go to his office? You can if you like, but you won't find him there. How do you know? Because he's just made himself comfortable in our break room. We were just there. Oh, strange. That's just the way he is. I guess I'll pop in and see him then. As you wish. As he wishes, actually. There he is. Hold on. Okay. Finley, there you are. Thank you for coming. Sure, Dr. Theobald. What can I do you for? Nothing, but I wanted to talk to you. First of all, I would like to thank you. You've done an excellent job these past few days. Thanks? Is that all you wanted? No, not at all. I heard about Irma de Kalma's passing, of course. A tragedy, truly. Like so many others here in Porcupine, I knew Irma well and liked her a lot. I'll miss her very much. The whole town will. But you were the one who looked after her and were there for her in her final days. Is Irma the first patient who's died under your care? Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. It's not uncommon to struggle getting your Getting them off your mind. Getting them off your mind, right? They wrote that wrong the first time. I still remember my first, too. I think I know what you mean. I still think about Mrs. DeKalma a lot. It just happened yesterday, so... I'd hope. Just try not to let those thoughts affect you too much. After all, there's still plenty of other people depending on you for help. Don't get distracted from looking out for them. It's Irma's funeral service this afternoon. Yes! Yes! Thank you. It will be held at Gilbert's. Giuliano hosts most of the funerals in this town. I'm sure this one will be especially hard for him. It's his mom, of course. You should be there. You'll feel better afterward, believe me. You mean I can go to the service? You are excused for the rest of the day. And I'm sure Mrs. DeKalma would have invited you anyway. Yeah. Okay then, I'll be there. Thank you, Dr. Theobald. No need to thank me, Finley. Say goodbye to the old lady for me. See you again tomorrow. Give my regards to old Irma, alright? And please give my condolences to Giuliano as well. Thank you. Well, I can't speak to her. Maybe she'll meet us there. Does she have anything else to say? Dr. Krakowski, You spoke with Dr. Theobald. Yes, and I wanted to sign off for today, if that's okay. You know, today is. Dr. Theobald's already cleared it with me. What you do in your free time is none of my business. See you tomorrow. Do you not want to come? I hope she stops by, maybe towards the end, because I know that she knew her personally. And this time we're not going to make the mistake of talking to Giuliano first. We're going to talk to everybody else in the bar first, because we didn't do that last time. And we missed a lot of conversations. Take care, kiddo. And don't slip on the snow. I already pulled something in my back this morning. Okay, take care, Ingrid. Ooh! I'm not hungry. Yeah. Grief will do that to you. Let's check everything. Why not? I'll cut it out of the edit if there's nothing. Oh my god, see? We would have missed this if we didn't come back here. Can I interest you in a hot cup of coffee? Perhaps a tea or a saffron roll? No thanks, sorry, I've got somewhere to be. Sure thing. No! Let's buy something from her. Please. So, you're here too, young one. It's good to see you. The roller coaster of life never stops, does it? A few days ago, we gathered to celebrate. Today, we've gathered to weep. Yeah. I'm gonna talk to Giuliano last, because I think that's gonna start things up. So, oh. Let's go upstairs first. I've never been up here. Wow. Secret room. What are you staring at? Can we not have this attitude at a funeral, please? I've been standing here for 10 minutes. 1 second longer, I'll pee my pants. And I need to blow my nose, too. Well, I hope you do that, then. Giuliano really does have a lot of old books. A few of them are Irma's, too. A very short story in which precious little happens. Oh, I love that book. 100 Creative Ways to Find Housing? I wonder if any of these still work today. And look at this. The Charoplane Murders. I read that book in secret when I was a kid. Big mistake. Oh no. Irma had really eclectic taste. Can we look? No. Wait, what is this? Secrets! Giuliano! No, that's not him. Glendower. Give me a sec. What's over here? Nothing. Hi. Gregor, you're here too? Get lost, kid. Oh my god. Don't you want to come inside? The service is about to start. I wonder if he loved her or something. Or he, you know, was in love with her. No. There's food and drink too. Lots of people are here. Leave me alone. Okay. Oh, I give you hugs. Oh. It's all my fault. 'Cause of the pipes? What do you mean? I'm doing the best I can. I know the hospital relies on me. I'm the one who's supposed to look after it, after all. If the old lady hadn't got sicker, if that water damage hadn't happened, if I'd just taken better care of the hospital. You're one person. We're a team. It's not on you. Then maybe she wouldn't have... This is my burden to bear. It's our burden to bear. I'll never forgive myself. That's really sad. I like him, 'cause you can tell, you just know some people have such a hard exterior. When they're not necessarily, like, rude to people, but, like, they keep to themselves. You can tell that they're just big softies inside, and they're just carrying a lot of emotional baggage. I'll never forgive myself. All those people in there, I see the way they look at me. They know it's my fault. I think you're envisioning things. Don't talk nonsense. It's not your fault. I felt the same way. I was the one treating her. Right up until the end, I still believed she'd get better. I didn't want to face the fact that she was going to die. But in the moment she passed, I knew she was at peace with it. Yeah, she was excited to see her. She was excited to see her husband again. I knew she was at peace with it. She was old, her body was weak, and she was happy. She didn't want people looking after her all the time. And that's okay. I did my best, and you did too. We all did. But sometimes things crumble and collapse anyway. Sometimes we have to say goodbye to people. Sometimes we can't help them. I'm going in now. Please come with us. You can come with me if you want. I can't. I'm gonna stay here. Okay. But if you change your mind, just know that you're welcome. Sure, whatever. I should go. I don't want to disturb the bereaved. You're also bereaved. Like, you're hurting. You should do what feels right for you. No one's forcing you to stay. Yeah, you can't. You don't have to either. Yeah, you're right. Let's go in. Yes! If we go in at the same time, they won't all be staring at me. And I can slip away quickly if I need to. Sounds good. Come here. Hey. Hell yeah. Oh. What was he doing there? That was weird. What was that? He wasn't there before. Irma used to pick me up from kindergarten. I think my mom ran a restaurant with her once. Oh, one of her stories. She said that she ran a restaurant with someone, or she worked at a restaurant. Interesting. But that was a long time ago now. Can we go back out here? I should talk to Giuliano. Okay. The funeral's probably just about to start. I've for so long wanted to speak to this guy, but we haven't been able to. Hey, Finley. Ted, you're here too. Of course. I've really fallen in love with this little bar. I didn't know there was a funeral today, and I didn't know the deceased at all. But I'd still like to be here for the wake. I'm sure Giuliano will be glad to see you. I hope so. Oh, is he a contact now? Ted is new in town as well. Okay. She doesn't have a place to stay yet, so she moved into the motel room at Gilbert's. Oh, it's the one upstairs. She could probably just stay there for a while. The place isn't that expensive and never gets booked much anyway. Speaking of which, she's working on a book right now. I wonder how that will turn out. Interesting. I wonder if Maggie and her will collab at all. Wow, you're here. Sorry, Finley. I know how much you liked Irma. How are you feeling? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Just happy I could be here today. Me too. Even if it has been a little stressful for me. But I'd do anything for Irma. If there's anything I can do for you, just say, okay? Likewise, love you, Pina. Irma. I can't believe she just died like that. It's so unfair. Oh. Did you know Irma? Of course. I loved stopping to chat to her during my rounds. She was always sitting at her window with a plate of cookies next to her. She always made me coffee on cold days. Oh. I'd love one of her coffees right now. No, don't be sad. I love you. Oh, okay. She's better now. Pah! Is that all you got to say? Okay, cool. I'm sure Pina made the figurine. It's such a nice tradition. I'm proud of you, Pina. Yeah. Alright. Oh, Giuliano. So, did you find him? Yes, he's the janitor at the hospital. What are you talking about? Oh, so the first time we would have spoken to Giuliano, he was probably gonna ask us to look for him? Yes, he's the janitor at the hospital. But he doesn't want to come in. Actually, he does. I think he needs some time to himself. I think we all do. I'm glad he's here, though. Speaking of which, how are you holding up? I'm coping. But please, let me know if there's anything I can do. I will, my friend. Please sit down. It's about to start. Sit down. We're ready. Dear guests, could I have your attention for a moment? Thank you all for coming. I can barely bring myself to speak. No. But last night, Irma, my dear mother, passed away. She was a real talker, always telling stories. And she was surrounded by people who loved her. That's you guys. Thanks for that, all of you. When I was little, she taught me to play an instrument. She practiced with me. And I hated every second of it. But when I was playing, her eyes would just light up. I wish she could look at me that way again. I want to play a very special song for you. A song Irma requested every time I picked that instrument up. No, stop. This is the song that was playing when she died. That's really sad. I remember one day, it was really frosty when I had to deliver my letters. I slipped on a patch of ice. My whole mailbag fell into the river with all the letters still inside it. And I tore my cruciate ligament. Irma not only helped me fish every single letter out of the river, she even dried them, restored them, and delivered them for me. Irma worked with my parents in a restaurant. Things had been going downhill for a while. Then Irma came up with a new dish. Rainbow beet gratin. It was a hit. Before long, it was the only dish anyone wanted. Irma and I used to play backgammon together every Thursday in the summer. How did you know Irma Finley? I'll tell you how that squirt knew Irma. Yeah, he heard our conversation with Gregor. You asshole. Why would you come to a funeral and say that? I thought it was weird that he just popped out of the bushes when, listening to ours and Gregor's conversation. He's the one who let her die. It's the truth. Irma was in great shape. Then one day she just bends over. Stop. No. No. Sprains an ankle. Ends up in the hospital. And a few days later, suddenly she's sick. Real sick. And then she just dies. I'm telling you, it's all that guy's fault. Fuck you, sir. Him and all the staff at that awful hospital. I just heard them talking about it right now. They're letting the hospital deteriorate. It's so bad the folks who go there pick up new diseases in the wards. Irma didn't even have pneumonia until the day they took her to that dump. I'm telling you, Irma didn't just die. She was murdered there. If St. Ursula's wasn't so useless, Irma would still be with us today. We'd be celebrating, not mourning. This guy he has so much anger inside him that he needs to work through instead of this. Everyone who works there should stand up and take the blame for this. We'd all be better off if the hospital was torn down and never darkened our skyline again. Ralph, that's a crock of shit. Nah, hold on. Maybe he's got a point. Yeah, St. Ursula's is a danger to us all. That's right, we need to run these murderers out of town. Maybe it would be better that way. What is happening? Look around you. Do you see anyone from the hospital here except for this clown? The others are at the hospital because they're taking care of patients. Thank you. Exactly. They don't even have the nerve to come to her funeral. Giuliano, will you... I hope Giuliano sides with us and doesn't buy this or kicks them out. Can he kick them out? Because they know it's their fault, plain as the nose on your face. But quiet, everyone. Please. This isn't about pointing the finger at anyone. You guys are ruining the funeral. This isn't about St. Ursula's. It's about Irma, my mother, your friend. Finley? Yeah? I'm sorry to have to ask you this. But perhaps it would be best if you leave? What the fuck is happening? What is happening right now? I'm just so confused and bewildered. What is happening? But please, I don't want this argument to ruin Irma's funeral. We didn't start it. That wasn't our fault. I'll make it up to you, I promise. This is such bullshit. Giuliano, come on, you know better. You should know better. Let's talk later. Whatever. Okay. Oh man, that didn't go how I expected. I would be heartbroken. Looks like my cell phone had no reception at Gilbert's. Me and Carl both tried to call me. Call Carl back, call Mia back. Let's call Mia back. It's been a while. Like, we haven't hung out with her. Yes, we did. We hung out with her on the first day and we played basketball, but we were gonna have some... We were talking about having, like, a cup of coffee with her or something, so let's call her. Hey, Finley. Thanks for calling me back. I was worried when I saw you today. Are you okay? I'd be lying if I said I was. Oh. I don't know if it'll help, but I actually have plans for tonight. I think I need to get my mind off things, and I'm guessing you might want to as well. If you come along, we could help each other. Pina will be there too! Yay. Sure, why not? Cool. I just got off work. I'm standing in the middle of the town square. Perfect, I'm heading your way now. Let's meet at the hospital entrance, okay? You said you were on your way to the town square. Why do you want to meet us? Why should we run all the way to the hospital? Alright, see you soon. Whatever. Hey girl, hey. Is the funeral over already? Dr. Krakowski told me you were there. Sure was. There was an argument. People said it was my fault Irma died. What? I wanted to explain myself, but didn't get the chance. That's so mean. It makes me so angry. Same. Yeah. Can we change the subject, maybe? Anything special going on in your life? Well, today's my stage debut. What do you mean? I'm rehearsing with the Porcupine Amateur Dramatics group for the first time. Wanna come watch? I want to get used to having an audience. Do I need to do anything? Watch, listen, nod. And don't be too harsh. A critic, okay? I can do that. Yay, let's go. The rehearsal is taking place on the small stage in the park. Okay. Let's go. Alright, it should be up here. Oh, she got stuck on something. Hi, Peanut. Ooh. Fun. Here? Right? Mia! I'm so glad you came. She was just at the funeral. That's a bit of a... Okay, well. And you brought Finley with you too. Yes, I asked if you wanted to come. But just to watch. Watching? Nonsense. You're just in time. One of our members dropped out today. Caught a flu at the hibernation festival or something. Oh no, can we still rehearse without them? I'm guessing we'll be taking their place. Sure we can. You've brought the perfect replacement. But... Oh yes, Finley, please say you'll join in. I'm sure that's just what I need to feel more comfortable in my first role. Alright, he does this in his head all the time. Yay, woo! I was in theater group in elementary school. But I might be a little rusty. What's the play? Will it even work with someone new in the role? That's what's so great. We're an improv troupe. We give everyone a role at the start of the show, then just see what happens. And tonight we've got something very special in store. A terrible crime that needs solving. Mwahaha. I'm scared already. And you, Finley, are going to be our detective, the private eye. The guy who was a little too tough for the police. You're basically the referee. It'll be great practice for the rest of the group. Oh, okay. I hope I can pull this off. I know you can. This is gonna be great. Is everyone ready? Yep. That guy looks French. That guy right there. He looks French. I'm already pumped. Let's go. Alright, you've all been given a brief on your roles. Any questions? Good. Where are we? We're not here. Folks, we've got 2 new additions today. So to celebrate, I've come up with something special. Listen up, everyone. We open on an old hospital. It's 6 in the morning. There's a storm outside. The rain's coming down in buckets. As one by one you enter the building. Shortly after the shift begins, we hear the chief physician's voice break into a horrifying scream. Oh, Ah! Come on, you can do better than that. Let me feel your terror. Ah! Much better. Put some oomph into it. A body has been found in the chief physician's office. But it's not just any body. It's the body of the chief physician's personal assistant. You gather in the break room. The fresh coffee is still bubbling in the pot when the door flies open once more. Into the room strides none other than the city's most famous detective. Finley, that's your cue. Oh no, no. His face is grave, his steps determined, and so the questioning begins. Finley, you just let me know when you're ready to give your verdict, okay? Okay. All right, folks. Let the interrogation begin. Oh, hell yeah. I don't know how that could have happened. It was the chief physician. It's him. I suspect him. I'm sure of it. You've got to believe me. When people say stuff like that, like, okay, so I watch police interrogations on YouTube, and apparently when people say you've got to believe me, or I swear to God, sometimes that's an indicator of deception, because they're like, you have to believe me, you know? She would have done anything for him, but she swept that under the table. If he threatened her with it, she wouldn't hesitate to resort to such means. Anything to preserve her career. I did see her leaving the building last night, when I was just starting my night shift, but doesn't mean anything at all. Where were you at the alleged time of the murder? Did you notice anything unusual? Do you suspect anyone? We know that already. Where were you? And where were you at the time of the crime? Me? I was only here for a cigarette break. I just got back from the night shift, and I was going to go home straight after that. Did you notice anything unusual? Is there anything else that might be relevant besides your theories? Well, I don't know if it's really relevant, but before the PA started here, he worked at another hospital, but he was falsely accused of involuntary manslaughter, so they fired him. Can you imagine that? Okay, I'll come back to you later. Oh man, I need a coffee. It's really terrible what happened. I still can't believe it. I was even here when the crime took place, and I still couldn't do anything. Did you ever speak to the ambulance driver? Do you suspect anyone? I don't want to make any false accusation, but there is one thing as it happens. The chief physician came to see me a few days ago. She asked me to keep an eye on the janitor. I think he was seen hanging around my floor a few times, heading into the storeroom. Some people suspect him of stealing medication. And have you noticed anything? No, I've never seen him there before. Or seen him before. But maybe the murder victim caught him in the act. I wouldn't wish that on anyone, truly. Okay, I'll come back to you later. Maybe this? I've seen him in the corridors a few times, but apart from a friendly nod here and there, we've never really interacted. Okay, I'll come to you later. I'd love to help, but I've been busy all morning. Where were you at the alleged time of the murder? Busy, eh? With what? Sometime last night, the damn pipe in the basement burst again. That's the third time this month, not that anyone cares. And everything's always underwater, so I spent the whole morning on my hands and knees down there, tinkering around. And then I thought, what's that strange object in the water? And hey, presto, I had the murder weapon in my hand. Not that I knew that at the time, obviously. Okay. Tell me about the new doctor. I think she's avoiding me, but I don't know why. Probably because she thinks you're the murderer. Do you suspect anyone? Maybe the ambulance driver. He was always kind of weird when it came to the PA. Saw him sitting in front of the guy's office again yesterday. Don't know if that helps. Did you notice anything unusual? I don't know if this is relevant, but I talk to the guy a lot. Out on the stairs after work, he's the only guy here that smokes apart from me, see? 2 days ago, he was saying some weird stuff. Thought someone was following him, stuff like that. I managed to calm him down, told him he was imagining it. That's always great, do that. Yep. Top tip. Turns out he wasn't. Alright, thanks for the tip. I'll come back to you later. Yeah, whatever. You don't understand how awful it was. If it were just a dead body, I wouldn't have been so shocked. I've seen more than a few of them over the course of my career. But in my office? Before my third cup of coffee? What's the world coming to? How am I doing, Finley? Am I convincing? You're doing great, but you need to stay in character. Oh yeah, oops. Ahem. I'd like to ask you about the incident. Yeah, of course. I think we all want to get to the bottom of this. And as soon as possible, too. Where were you at the time of the murder? I'm busy, so keep it short. Very well, I'll be brief. Where were you when the incident happened? I wasn't in the building at the time of the incident. I'd already left early yesterday evening. I hope we don't need to keep track of all of this information, because I'm already getting like, ugh, you know? I always try to get here as early as possible as a rule. That way, I can finish the day's work early, too. Only today my car broke down, so I didn't arrive until the same time as the rest of the staff. The breakdown service took me forever. Maybe that was lucky for me in the end. Otherwise, it would have been me laying there cold on the floor. Horrible. That does rule me out completely as a suspect, though. I see. What do you think of the janitor? I'll be honest with you. I've always had the suspicion that he was up to something crooked. He's always creeping around everywhere, cropping up where you least expect him. I think he's been stealing, but I don't have any proof yet. Didn't the other person say that he was stealing medication? Tell me about the new doctor. She hasn't been here long, just a couple of months. But she's proven a good fit. I was a little skeptical at first, because I didn't know if she was assertive enough. But it's worked out fine in the end. She's normally very reliable, though I did find a stack of uncompleted files on her desk just today. Well, maybe she didn't finish them because she was murdering someone. Do you suspect anyone? If you ask me, it was the nurse anyway. My PA made some nursing cuts a few weeks ago, and I've heard nothing but complaints ever since. She always has a penchant for being unprofessionally emotional, if you know what I mean. Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to add? I just can't stop wondering why it had to happen in my office, of all places, and how. But the person with a key besides me was my assistant, and we couldn't stand each other. I don't know what he was doing in my office. Does he want to frame her? As far as I know, he was never in my office unless I was there too. His key was only for emergencies. Okay. Please hurry up. No, I couldn't stand him, but that doesn't make me a murderer. If I went around wanting to murder people, I'd have started actually doing it a long time ago. Not that I'm saying I did. Fact is, he just wasn't a nice guy. Ask the new doctor, she'll tell you. He really had it in for her. That's more of a motivation to kill him than I've ever had. Besides, I was on duty on another ward all night, so I couldn't have killed him anyway. I have completed my investigation. What do you think? Can you reconstruct the course of events? Oh, no. Oh no. Should we do it anyway? I don't wanna, ugh. No worries, take your time. I have some questions for you. Like I said, I was on duty. I don't know exactly when he was killed, but you're welcome to talk to all the patients on the ward. I spent a lot of time there that morning, having a very long conversation with a woman in room 7. She didn't feel well, and she really wanted to talk to somebody about it, not to mention giving them her whole life story. Okay. I don't know. I have completed. My voice is getting a bit tired, so. Yes. Oh, fantastic. So who did it? The case is absolutely clear. There's only one person who could have committed this heinous act. even though every single one of you had a motive. The solution is crystal clear. I think it's her. I don't know. I would say her. The chief physician. No. But no, it really wasn't. Does that mean one of us didn't play the role well enough, or is it you that's the problem? I'm a doctor, not a detective. That's probably just as well. It was obviously the new doctor. After all, she was the only one whose alibi was contradicted by anyone. We didn't talk to them enough. I understand that, but my voice is getting tired. She said she spent all morning working on the files. But the nurse was very clear that she kept running into the doctor in the hallway. So what was the motive then? Isn't it obvious? The PA and the new doctor used to work at the same hospital. The involuntary manslaughter that got him fired, but which they could never prove was him, that was actually a murder that she committed. And it didn't go well. And it didn't go down well with her when somebody else got the credit for it. In fact, she took it so badly that she followed him to his new hospital, and when she caught him in the chief physician's office, she seized her opportunity for revenge. It's very simple when you think about it. Yeah, sure. Wow, my hands are still shaking. I always get a kick out of acting. I'll be up all night tonight, even without coffee. Thought I'd really pulled the wool over your eyes. But you did. We didn't get the correct answer. Hello? Jump. Oh, okay. So what did you think of the show? The show? Huh, well, if you can even call that hammy acting a show, then I'd say it was pretty straightforward. I can't believe you couldn't solve the murder. Hey, why not? It was tough. That bunch of amateurs made it easy for you. Hey, that's not very nice. Calling me stupid? Niceness has nothing to do with it. It's about acting. The only thing that keeps us grounded in this world. Do you have any tips for me? I don't know if it's even worth the effort. I can't really spare the time. I must leave now. Farewell, I must depart. You don't have any tips, do you? Hello? The statue's not answering anymore. Too bad you couldn't solve the murder. It's okay, I still had fun. Glad to hear it. Phew, that was exciting. My knees are still knocking. I think my acting needs a little more practice. I'm gonna get going now. What about you guys? I'll stay here in the fresh air for a while longer. Finley, do you have a moment? Alright, get home safe then. Night-night, crime busters. I didn't know it was about a murder. Sorry, I hope that wasn't too much for you. I really enjoyed it, though. Without you, I probably wouldn't have come. Thanks for getting my mind off things. Hopefully she makes new friends, because from in the beginning, she was quite concerned about the fact that she wasn't making friends super quickly and stuff, so maybe she'll make some theater pals. Thanks for getting my mind off things. Finley, I don't know how you're feeling right now. I don't know what it's like when somebody dies on you for the first time, but I have to assume that it'll happen to me sometime too. And I'm pretty scared of it. Terrified, actually. But it's also part of the job, and a good doctor needs to be able to handle it. Hey, it might never happen to you. You're a great doctor. I think that's unrealistic, yeah. But when it happens, I want to be ready. You're not... Sorry, Mia. What are you thinking right now? Not much. All I want to do right now is All I want to do right now is sleep. And thank you for joining in. I wouldn't have had the nerves for it without you. I'm sure you would have. Maybe you'll want to do it again in the future. But next time, I want to be the detective. I'd be honored to have you solve my murder. I want to keep going. I can manage. What? I don't know what this means. I want to keep going? Keeping going. Maybe that's what it's all about in the end. Moving on. I want to keep going too. With life here in Porcupine, I mean. I think I like it here. The people, the little streets. The Hibernation Festival was great. Sure was. I think I could feel at home here. Especially with a partner in crime like you. Ah, look at him, he's happy. Let's make sure that as few people die here as possible. That's the deal. Deal? Yes. Deal. This music. Why is this spy music still playing in the background? Is this still locked? Yeah. Where's Alfio? We're gonna find him. I wonder if Carl is giving him food? Let's check. No! Do I need to go up here? Ugh. That was a long little episode. I can't wait to get a good night's sleep. Good night, world. Is someone knocking on our door? Oh, did someone throw snowballs on our window? Stay tuned until next time to find out. Some tears fell this episode as well. It wasn't as bad as last time, but just remembering what happened and just the conversation we'd had with Gregor in the alleyway and just being rejected and just ganged up on at the bar was so... Ben did his best. We all did our best. I mean, hopefully there isn't some like weird twisted thing going on at the hospital where they're poisoning people. You know, I don't think so, but some people at that hospital act a bit sussy sometimes, but I don't know. I don't know, it's mostly Mr. Hydrich that I have a bit of a weird feeling about. Everybody hates that hospital for some reason. I'm also now just curious about what happened with Mr. Arndez in the very beginning. The very first patient we were introduced to that had, he had dementia or something and he got sent to another hospital. So I'm curious about what's, you know, him, if we'll get an update on him ever. I don't know, but the hospital has done something, I think, in the past that the citizens are very angry about, that they haven't let go of. But yes, thank you to everyone who has stopped by today to watch me play Fall of Porcupine. I think it was day 8. I wish you all a lovely day. Take care of one another, be kind to each other, as well as yourselves. Until next time, toodles!